Highway chase ends with firing squad. Now, I love Donut, and for whatever reason, the last video on Donut I did, I seem to have pissed quite a few people off. But it seems to me like they don't have very good reading comprehension. So I got 1,800 views on it. Quite a few of the comments saying they don't like React channels, despite the fact that the video has React in it, and it's very obviously not the original, what's it called? Thumbnail, you know? There's very obviously a big anime person on it. So I don't understand what they were thinking. But either way, I decided to say fuck it. At least one person, well, actually, one person commented that they liked it. And then let me go back. And at least 37 people gave it a like. So I'm going to still check it out because I love Donut. And whatever. If you don't like it, click the fuck off. I don't know what the fuck you're thinking. Like, I honestly don't. This one's called I'm pretty sure I already said it, but Highway Chase ends with firing squad. Let's jump in.
Back up! Back up! Get out of there!
Hi everyone, Donut here. Today's story comes straight out of the California refugee-riddled state of Idaho. The skies are clear, the roads are long, and occasionally
Idaho.
someone tries to unalive by cop right next to a water park.
What fun!
In this video,
What the
some guy
fuck?
tries to turn a kid's lazy river into a live fire exercise. We got a pit maneuver on the interstate and deputies who almost got flattened. The suspect
I'm
even
glad they fucking
calls
didn't.
911 for advice.
We're not on the same side.
You gotta see this stuff, but first a word from our sponsor. The sponsor for this video is
Woo,
Upside.
sponsor
Groceries,
time.
gas, and pretty much all your essentials are expensive as hell these days, so why not get a little bit money back with this cool app called Upside? Basically what Upside does is anytime you go out to get groceries, you go out to eat, or you even get gas, you get a little money back. There are over 100,000 restaurants, gas stations, and grocery stores on the Upside app. The average earners on Upside are getting as much as $280 a year back. There's no confusing rewards, points, or credit. It's
Why does this sound super fucking familiar? I feel like I've heard of an app like this before. It's, or at least a service like this. I can't remember what the fuck it was called, but I swear I've heard of something like this where you like scan your receipts and you get money back.
Hell, you can use Upside at Phillips 66, Shell, Valero, Circle K, Marathon, Chevron, Exxon, Mobil, TA, 7-Eleven, Love's, BP, tons of places. What about restaurants? Chipotle, Papa John's, Dairy Queen, Domino's, Marco's Pizza, Arby's, Checkers, KFC, Popeyes, Rally's, Taco Bell, Wendy's, and more. Every time you shop there, Upside gives you a little bit of money back. Hell yeah, free money. And who don't
Damn.
want free money? Like I
Doesn't
said,
sound
Upside
too
users
bad.
are making as much as $280 a year. To find out how much you could earn, click the link in the description to download Upside and use the code DONUT. If you use the code DONUT, you'll get an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas, or scan the QR code here to claim this offer. So download the free app, use the code DONUT, get some money. On to our video. Hi, welcome back from that awesome ad. Before we jump into
was pretty
today's
fucking
main
awesome.
story, I want to share with you a moment of pure, unfiltered Ohio. Because folks,
Oh,
I think
great.
we finally reached the peak of white trash evolution.
In Florida.
It is not a Florida story this time. Nope. This gem comes straight out of Springfield Township, Ohio. Our
It may not be Florida, but it's coming from the Florida of the Midwest.
Officer Brandon pulls someone over for driving with a suspended license. Then he approaches the car and sees what I can only describe as Breaking Bad meets the Jungle Book.
Where's your dad?
Hey, in his awful triplet. He's just getting home. Over by the Goodyear blimp hangar.
Oh. Hey.
What?
I should not come here.
Hello?
The raccoon has her meth pipe.
The raccoon! Did he really just call him a fucking raccoon? That's fucking hilarious.
Oh my God.
Her meth
That's...
pipe.
You gotta be
He's playing
Oh!
with the meth.
Oh no, he didn't call them. There's an actual fucking raccoon in there. And it's holding her meth pipe. Oh, that makes it so much better. I love it.
Pipe right now. No, don't reach
I'm
for it.
waiting on you.
That's
Yeah,
evidence now.
don't, yeah.
I don't want him to have
Well,
that.
that's why I'm gonna do it.
Sitting in the front seat of the car, chilling like it's Tuesday, is a pet raccoon named Chewey, holding a meth pipe.
We
in
love
his
you,
tiny
Chewey.
little raccoon
Don't
hands.
don't do meth, not even once.
Huh?
It's okay.
It's okay, Chewy.
Okay, you're on
We
ice.
love you,
You'll be
Chewy.
here in 2 minutes. I'm right across from my A few minutes?
Yeah,
Okay.
this is what she's smoking meth in.
Let me repeat that. You may not have heard what I said earlier. A woman was driving around with a raccoon named Chewey, and Chewey, the pet raccoon, was playing with her meth pipe. Naturally,
wonder if she likes Star
officers
Wars.
searched the car and found a good amount of meth inside the vehicle. They found 3 used meth pipes, a bunch of narcotics, and what I can only assume is just that 2006 Dodge Neon was full of broken dreams and crushed white monster cans.
Oh, that looks like it smells horrible. Like, why is there netting on this window? What looks like the weird little shit that you put on, like, porches on this window. No fucking door panel. A bunch of shit on... Oh, dude, this car looks like it would smell fucking atrocious. Oh, nah, fuck that shit.
Which are pretty rad. Oh my god. Are there any underground raccoon fight clubs on the dark?
I'm sorry. I gotta disagree with you. Fuck, I don't remember his fucking name. If we're drinking Monster, it's the original green, more than likely. Best flavor by far. Because I agree with, fuck, I forget his name. He's a British dude who does fucking retail worker skits for Tesco's with a K. I fucking love him. But he said, white monsters don't taste good, and I am inclined to agree. I've tried it. I don't know why they have become so, like, popular in culture. I think they taste like ass. Another thing. Regular Red Bull tastes better than sugar-free. Sugar-free tastes horrible. Regular Red Bull tastes a bit better, but overall not great. The one Red Bull I will say... Because I remember when they originally came out with it, I was working at a gas station. So I bought an entire case, like 2 or 3 cases of it. Because it was my favorite. And at the time, it was limited time. The Dragon Fruit Kiwi, I think is what it was. It was the green monster. It's now the standard Red Bull green. Is by far the superior Red Bull flavor. That tasted so fucking good. I would buy that shit whenever I could. Tasted so fucking good.
Dark web, but they give them meth. Just let them go at it. Anyways, well, I'm gonna research.
I'm sorry, what? Let me go back.
Crushed white monster cans, which are pretty rad. Oh my god. Are there any underground raccoon fight clubs on the dark web where they give them meth? Just let them go at it. Anyways,
I'm sure you
gonna
could
research
find that
for you guys. We'll continue.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is what she's smoking meth in.
Okay.
The raccoon's playing with her meth pipe.
Poor Chewey.
All right.
Poor Chewey.
Oh, there's no... He's trying to smoke it!
All right. Thanks.
There's no way!
Nah, poor fucking Chewey.
Alright,
Me- at least
fun
the-
in games.
The
Yeah,
driver,
enough
a
fun and games,
55-year-old
yeah.
woman from Akron had an active warrant, no license, and no problem with hotboxing a raccoon with meth.
I hate it here.
I don't know if you can accidentally teach a raccoon to use a meth pipe. I think he had it the right side up, too. This is
I don't think you can accidentally do it, but I do know that I'm pretty sure raccoons are actually pretty fucking smart, so he probably just learned from watching him.
wasn't Chewey's first trip to the trap house. Rocket fell off the fucking wagon. He probably trained that little motherfucker to steal catalytic converters, too. Let's be honest. The most important part of the
Oh my
story, though, is
God.
that police say Chewey is fine. He might have been
That's
involved
good.
in a high-speed police chase and shot at police, but he's okay. Here's the crazy part: the woman
I'm glad.
actually
Free my
did
man
have the
Chewey.
proper paperwork to own the raccoon. We charged Chewey with possession? Was he just holding it for a friend? Was he about to light up and watch Tiger King on a broken iPad? We may never know.
He's cute, right?
The woman is now
He is
facing
cute.
felony drug charges, multiple counts of drug paraphernalia, and a citation for driving under a suspended license. That little guy is in raccoon jail, just fiending some more of that meth. Moral of the story is lock up your trash cans, silverware, and catalytic converters, because Chewey could be out there, and you could be next. Up next, I want to talk about this absolute
love
masterpiece
Chewey.
of
I
classic
would die for
American
Chewey.
road rage. And by masterpiece, a grown woman bent over and projectile shit on another person.
I've seen this clip.
In broad daylight.
I already know what this clip is. I've seen this fucking clip. I saw it on Twitter. I can already tell.
I'm not making
Unless,
this up.
although to be fair, I would not be surprised if this is actually something I haven't seen. Although I'm pretty sure I've seen this clip.
Rid of that car.
Welcome to Prospect Park, Pennsylvania, where apparently the punch
I have seen this clip.
cut off in traffic is a full-on biological weapon deployed straight from the chamber. Let's meet our suspect, a
I love
44-year-old
Nick
woman
Cage.
who is absolutely mentally stable. She allegedly got out of her car, smiled, strutted up to the car like she was just on the red carpet, happy as hell, and then directly on the hood of another person's vehicle.
Thank you for blurring it. I did not need to see that shit again. Like, I don't understand. I don't think that's fucking applause. I don't understand what makes you think that's okay to do. Honestly. Like, that is so fucking disgusting. It's not even funny. Like, what person, a grown adult, what grown adult thinks that's okay to do? That really just makes me shudder to think that that bitch that chick, wanna know something fucking crazy? She has the same voting power as you. Someone who can shit on a car has the same amount of voice when choosing elected officials as you do. Let that sink in.
You know, I would
Really
say
just
I
said you're a
can't even
fucking
believe
slut,
this
huh?
shit, but after being a cop and spending the past almost decade on this YouTube channel,
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't know half the shit that cops had to go through until I started watching Donut. Like 5-6 years ago. If not longer. I feel like I've watched him longer. But I didn't know half the stuff he had to do that cops had to go through until I started watching him, where he's just like, one quote that really sticks with me of what he said was, God, what was it? He wouldn't let his son hug him after he got home from work until he took off his uniform and showered because of all the fucking bodily fluids he had to deal with. Which, yeah, I'm fucking... That's insane, and it's so fucking gross, and I feel so fucking bad for him.
I almost believe anything at this point. Lady just weaponized Taco Bell at a red light. Police are saying that this wasn't just a biological oopsie. This was a tactical dookie deployment. Precision guided log
you can
strike.
tell from the
Get
fucking
this,
video.
She has that website where you pay women to look at certain things. You guys know what I'm talking about. That one website I don't think that the YouTube overlords like people mentioning. That website that makes women who never had real...
Is it the website for fans only? I'm assuming that's what he's talking about.
really good father figures in their life.
Yeah,
get a lot
fans
of money
only.
from.
Can you tell us what happened?
The lady chased me. She chased me and I asked her not to attack me.
So you shit on her car!
She chased you?
The fuck do you mean?
If that wasn't enough,
Yeah,
her Facebook
I can
name is
tell.
Reportedly, head. The self-awareness is astonishing.
I'm proud of her.
What happened with the other driver? Bless their soul, first off. They didn't press charges. Probably because
Nah.
they were in shock as to what
Nah, bro. This bitch shits on my car. I'm pressing charges on
just
you. Fuck you
unfolded in front
mean?
of them. Thankfully, our
The
hero
fuck you mean?
with a cell phone called everything, which according to NBC 10 had to be blurred. The reality of this situation was too graphic for TV. The police chief came out
Was
and
fucking
said very
graphic.
seriously, this is not something we can turn a blind eye to. I don't know if she turned her brown eye to it. She is facing a bunch of charges though. Indecent exposure, harassment, criminal mischief, and my favorite charge, depositing waste on a highway, which sounds like something you'd probably get a warning for if you were a meth-smoking raccoon. Her family says there is more
Hey,
to
leave
the
Chewey
story,
out of
though.
this.
I'm sure there is. There's more to the story. Are you guys used to this? Is her family like used to her going to the family reunion and doing this? There's more to the story. Don't worry. It's just her. She's kind of a silly goose. Live, laugh,
Silly
that's what we
goose.
say. Okay, boys and girls, now that you have that burned into your soul, let's move on to
Sounds
the
like
main
something
story.
I'd have in
I
my
don't
bathroom.
think anyone gets poop blasted on in this one.
That's what you think.
August
Let's
1st,
fucking hope.
2024, Meridian, Idaho. This whole incident kicks off at around 6 p.m. in a place where crime is actually kind of rare. But when
Meridian, Idaho. I gotta look up where this is. Let me check the fucking map. Okay, never mind. I wanted to know if this was anywhere close to where I have family living. No, it's on the other side of the state.
Crime happens in places where it's rare. Oh, and crime happens. A citizen calls 911 and says, hey, there's a guy punching into a car in the restaurant of a sushi place. Life pro tip, if you're trying to avoid the police, don't beat people up in a public parking lot. No one ever listens to my
probably
advice.
a smart
Police roll
idea.
up, and our 24-year-old dumb-ass suspect takes off. This guy runs two...
Well, yeah, I love the fact that he says no one takes his advice, because, like, I'm assuming most of the people who actually watch his shit, don't need to take that advice because we're not fucking complete dickbags. Although, I could have sworn there was, like, a video from, like, years and years ago where it was almost was it the Whacker dude? Straight Whacker, where it was like the 17-year-old who was impersonating a cop or something like that. I want to say it was impersonating a cop video where it's like, oh, don't go full sheepdog or whatever. But Donut says there's a what is it? A 0% chance that he doesn't watch my channel, I think is the quote, how that goes. But, yeah. Nah, bro.
Stop signs, hit 60 in a residential neighborhood, just driving like an absolute crazy person that is asking to get pitted. Cops do lose him briefly though. Luckily, another person driving by sees him driving erratically and calls it into 911. This next part is
No, I don't think I've ever actually called 911 for anything. I don't think I actually have. I've had 911 called on me because some fucking people thought me and my friend were going to shoot up a old folks home because we had our BB guns and we went out into some random fucking public lane to shoot them. That happened to be towards-ish where it was. Nothing actually happened. I've called the non-emergency line before, though. So, because, God, what was it? It was when I worked at the gas station. I'm trying to remember what the fuck, I don't remember what it was for. I've called the non-emergency line. They never fucking picked up because, you know, Fort Worth, why would they? Some dude was like hanging out after I closed or something like that because I fucking worked the closing shift. Yeah, that was weird.
it's crazy. I would have never expected this person to call 911. The fucking suspect while fleeing police.
What?
I was actually calling because Beyonce actually got the tripping, and I'm kind of like in a police chase, you could say.
Oh, cool. He's just narrating it like a live stream. He treats 911 like it's a felony customer service line.
And they're sitting there like chasing me and sitting there, but it's like, so how do I really go about that?
If that's not enough, he tells
Fuck you
911
mean?
that he has
Pull
a
the
Glock
fuck over.
19 and that he would rather off himself than go to jail.
So how do I have them
Nah,
to
bro.
tell them to back off?
They're not
Because
going.
I
They're
want-
not.
Nah, bro. Fuck you if you're one of these assholes who decides to commit suicide by cop. You're gonna traumatize another fucking human being over this shit. Like, nah, bro. Go fuck yourself. You're a horrible piece of shit.
Going to back off, sir. You're continuing to flee from them.
I
And
would kill myself right now.
That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Police
No,
chase
it really
for
isn't.
miles, and there's even a failed spike strip attempt.
I don't know why. I thought this all took place at night. By the way, sorry I'm pausing so much. I'm kind of just going off on tangents. Shit. That was fucking close.
So officers and dispatch are trying to reason with the dude. Spike strips aren't really working right now. So we're at our last resort, which of course is a pit maneuver. God, those are so fun to do. A Kuna police sergeant hits him with a
They're
pit
cool to
that would
see.
make a NASCAR driver proud.
I try for a pit on the on ramp.
Rav
Can I just say, yeah, I know, I'm pausing it again. You don't like it? Go watch the original video. I don't know why you're watching me instead of the original video if you don't want to have commentary and me pausing it. Back to what I was saying though. A lot of the videos he shows where it's the cop perspective, they are hella good drivers. Like they are really good drivers with how fast they go and everything. Like hats off to a cop. I probably couldn't. Sorry. I could not drive like that. So hats off to them.
Before the suspect is driving, spins out, the door flies open. What does the suspect do next?
Hops out, gets a gun, pulls his gun. Ooh, damn, he got that thing on him. I don't know that fucking mag. I'm trying to see what scope he has.
You all guessed it. He gets out of the vehicle holding a gun in his right hand. This is
Of
it.
course.
This is the oh shit moment for every cop on scene. Suspect's
No.
holding a gun, ignoring commands, and everyone knows that the next couple seconds could be the deciding factor on whether they go home.
Yeah, no. By the way, fuck you, YouTube, for making him censor this. But, it sucks that they had to shoot him. But at the same time, it's the public and themselves versus this dude. And they're not taking that fucking risk. They want to go home to their families. They want to make sure he doesn't do anything to anyone else. God damn. That is one of the worst positions to be in.
Get out of the car! Show me your...
Yep, see that gunfire.
Officers from Ada County and Kuna PD raised their weapons and opened fire. Multiple shots hit the suspect, dropping him to the pavement. Remarkably, no civilians were hurt because some of those rounds skipping off of the pavement made it into the water park.
Parks are supposed to be fun.
Officers rushed in.
Oh, that's so... I'm so glad none of those rounds hit anyone. That's so fucking... I'm so fucking happy, when it got hit. When... I'd have to go back, but I don't want to. Hold on. So this is... Same thing. Sorry, my phone's kind of blocking part of it. When does this take place? So I'm at 11:01.
Okay, boys and girls, now that you have that burned into your soul, let's move on to the main story. I don't think anyone gets
When did
poop
this take
blasted
place?
on in this one.
That's what you think.
August 1st, 2024.
Nope, this is taking place during August, which means there was a less than 0 chance that there were people at that water park.
And of course, tried to render aid to the suspect. Paramedics took the guy to the hospital and he lived. He was later charged with domestic battery, fleeing and eluding, and a few other...
Bishop defense. Damn. How do you not take care of your gun? Like, this looks like a fairly decent enough handgun. How do you not... Hold on, I gotta look this up. Bishop defense. God, why do I gotta... Fuck off. Why do I gotta put in my fucking birthday? Bishop defense. This is like a single play. So they do like custom shit for guns. Full builds. Let's just go full builds really quick. So it was probably that. So he had like at least a $750 gun. At least. Look at this again. Standard mag. So he didn't have the mag that it shows this in. Still though, that would have been a fairly expensive build. What's to say? The Baby Mama Dorama package for blank, not for sale in California. Let's continue on before I fucking
felonies.
get...
The grand theft and robbery charges were dropped in a plea deal. So yes, he lived, and no, he didn't get to make it good on that threat to avoid jail. He's now sitting in one. The Valley County prosecutor reviewed the case and said it was 100% justifiable. There were a couple of ricochets. Like I said, some of the rounds made it into the water park, one even bouncing off of a car in the parking lot. Every innocent person enjoying that water park was able to go on their way, go in that pissy, lazy river, and get their funnel cakes.
Look out for the pig!
Let me know what you think about this incident. Should you be able to shoot someone who chemically and biologically puts their poo-poo all over your car? Should they start issuing body armor with the inner tubes at the water park? I love you guys. Let me know in the comments below. That's all I got for you fine people today. If you want to help support the channel, go to donutoperator.com. Subscribe to pepperbox.tv where you can see all of our uncensored stuff, or check out my vlog channel, Operation Donut. Until next time, please have a fantastic day.
Yeah, that whacker. I'm pretty sure that whacker is from the video where he says that, you know, like it's a non-0% chance that that dude watches him. No, he doesn't add anything to the end. Definitely gonna give him a fucking like. I love this dude. I love Donut. Make sure you check out the original video. He is fucking amazing. His videos are fucking dope. So definitely make sure you check him out. Like and subscribe if you want to see more of me. And until next time, take care of yourselves. See ya.